Time now for your weather on the 4s.
The time is 6:14. Let's check your weather on the 4s with meteorologist Cesar Cornejo. And Cesar, we're all watching that haze out there this morning.
Brian, we can expect to see that the haze will lighten up, and we also expect to see that we have some of that storm possibility making its way into parts of northern Utah. The moisture continues to move up north, so we expect to also see storm possibilities with that. We still see the possibility for some flooding concerns also. Clearing air, of course, a different wind direction means different air. And then again, after that, we'll see that storm chances continue to increase as we close out this work week. Taking a look at what happened yesterday. Look at this severe warning storm that rolled through parts of St. George. You get to see that wall of rain that continued to just pour for a few minutes. It really was quite a doozy out there, and it created strong winds also. You could see that it was just a little bit one after the other. It was quite a scene in a lot of southern Utah and southwestern Utah. And as we take a look at what we expect to see so far right now, much calmer sunrise for us here in St. George through our Dixie Tech camera once again. That's one thing that we continue to see. We see some of the haze still hanging around, creating some of those orange hues in our skyline. But other than that, we are starting to see it is clearing up for us, especially throughout parts of the Wasatch Front. We can expect to see less haze and warmer temperatures. Take a look at that. We expect to see towards the afternoon hours, once we get some of that warmth going in, we'll have some storm activity starting to bubble up for us. And that's what we expect to see throughout most of the time frame. Right now, we are seeing that storm tracker radar is, there's a little bit of a fly coming around here, and it's just really creating some shower activity for higher elevation areas. Other than that, not seeing much else. We can continue to expect to see that shower activity will be hanging around parts of eastern Utah and, of course, the spine of the Central Mountains and Wasatch Mountains for us. And that's where we're going to expect to see some of the heaviest rainfall, including parts of eastern Utah. So that's something to keep in mind, especially if you're going outdoors. In southern Utah, we're not fully out of it just yet. Still some slightly elevated areas for possible potential for flash flooding. Looking at Futurecast, we expect to see that we have shower activities really popping up towards the afternoon hours, and it continues for us even into parts of the evening. Take a look at that little line right there. That could possibly create some thunderstorms for parts of the Wasatch Front towards the evening time frame once again. Going into Wednesday, we'll see that storm activity does pick up a little bit earlier as we have more chances for shower activity hanging around and storms going forward for us. And looking at the regional forecast for today, we're expecting to see temperatures ranging around the mid-90s for us. And St. George, we'll start to finally see temperatures right around average for us, but then start to cool down as we have a little bit more shower activity for this weekend. Wasatch Front will continue to downtrend for our temperatures, but increase in trending for our storm activity going into the weekend. So it's going to be a little bit of a soggy one. We have a few